It's an origin tale for the character of Puck, who we know and are really familiar with from A Midsummer Night's Dream. And it takes lots of aspects of English folklore, because Puck is an ancient popular character from our mythology and was part of lots of brilliant stories in addition to The Midsummer Night's Dream, which we know him for. It takes aspects of that, but also it really draws on aspects of tales of our present day, about young people who feel for various reasons that they don't quite fit, people of mixed heritage, people who have elements of neurodivergence where they feel they're just different. Right. That's what Puck feels at the beginning of his story. And then with the audience's help, he works out the place he really wants to be.
When I read the original text that Midsummer Night's Dream is based on, it really struck me as a neurodivergent person that Puck was exhibiting a lot of neurodivergent ADHD behaviours. We're also exploring the idea of mixed heritage, because Puck is part human and part fairy, and the struggles that children of perhaps single parent families maybe go through. It's a modern day telling, so Puck is from this century and exists within a moment of A Midsummer Night's Dream, where we see Puck before he has to go off and do all the other crazy things he does in A Midsummer Night's Dream. He takes this moment, and that's when his own story comes out.
And we're using that and we are activating it. We're getting it on its feet. We've got some amazing puppets. Am I giving away a secret?
You're allowed to, it's okay.
I gave away a secret. There was really inventive use of everyday objects.
The themes of neurodivergence, the themes of blended families, I think these are really relevant and useful to see explored and represented in art, and also to see that they are represented not only in contemporary art but also in Shakespeare. These themes are just as present in Shakespeare as they are now. So I think being able to see that sort of ancestry, the fact that those themes and ideas have always existed, all of these things are so sort of rarely seen in art, especially from the voices of people who have experienced those things. So I think it's really important to platform these voices and help them find willing audiences, find the people who really need to hear those stories.
We're living in a time where finally people with neurodivergence, people with differences, people who feel a struggle fitting in to the everyday, especially young people, those differences are being recognised, and they're being recognised as differences, not as disabilities or deficiencies. And the character of Puck feels like an outcast, thinks differently from everybody else, and fears that it makes it impossible for them to find a place where they belong. And then the journey that we go on with Puck is him finding his place, is him realising his literal superpowers. And it's very much a story about how possible that is for anybody.